how to download the books on the Kindle and those things and the iPads, and so that we can make it available, and what is the options that we can use the iPads to lend it out to the students, and so she's busy with that. So I think she can.
Yeah.
And she asked me many times to order ebooks because she liked me to order ebooks.
So she's interested in the format.
In the
that
format.
content will be available for the students.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Because we have now a few e-readers, and we also have Kindles, and now she and I also, we have to look now how and what must how can we make it available to the students? That is now our project that we have to work on.
And this is Rafiel.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Just explain to her a little bit what's going to happen here.
We have the current Sweat Splash, and it is not as user-friendly as we would like it to be. So we made a new version, which is more up to speed with the times, and which looks a little bit like this. We are testing around with customers to see if what we thought of is what they expect. So if that's why we're sitting here today with you and showing you the new interface. And wherever where you get stuck, or you think, this is weird, or I don't understand it, or it's useless for me, let us know, please. If you go through the system, please think out loud so that I understand, what you're thinking more or less about the screen, about the elements.
Je weet nou, dit is nou soos Epschaus, waar mens nou soek of iewers die catalogs. So, ons het nog nooit op hulle gesoek nie, né? Op Sweets nie. Jy het nog nooit op hom gekyk. So dit is nou, dink nou aan Epschaus en dan aan Ivory's catalog, where you will search for the books, the e-books, and then you can, is there then an option that, there's a price, and can we then order from here?
We'll show you in a little while.
He's going to take you through the steps.
Oh, okay.
So that's the same as with the...
And can I just add something else? Is that this is not the final version, so it's just a test version. So you will find that not everything is perfect. But apart from sharing your thoughts, thinking out loud, as Peter said, so if you think that something doesn't make sense, or apart from that, we also would like to see how your workflow is when you were looking for ebooks, when you're looking for licenses, suppliers, platforms, these kind of things.
Do you think it's better?
I wanted to.
Yeah, but then it goes out of sync.
Focus.
It's a demo.
So some links will not work, but we always want to hear from you what you would expect to see in that link.
You can also think about Nielsen. Because I used to look on Nielsen.
So do you also use EBSCO for ebooks? And which other tools? Nielsen, EBSCO?
Now that I search on Nielsen and EBSCO, and I can search on Ivory. And then Science Direct.
Yes,
and,
Science Direct.
The book.
It works well for
But you
us.
see, that is all those all those things that you've mentioned, except Nielsen, combined on this thing. So if you put in the title here, it will tell you exactly, is it on Ebury, how it's available on Ebury, if it's a single user license, if it's a multi-user license, if it's available on my iLibrary, if it's available on Dorset, if it's available on 123 Library, if it's available as a package from the publisher with Springer, or if you can buy it individually with Wiley. Like that's a once-off title, it will tell you. What more can I say? And see, I'm using this system quite often.
Okay, if we look now for a Wiley book on this system, then we order it and it goes directly to, where to does it go then? To you?
No.
To Wiley?
It's not. It's really bad. It's
bad.
It's foggy.
Yeah.
Can't use it. I thought maybe nice for the title on the video, but I can't use it. Too dark here.
You want to try with this?
Yeah. Well,
So, where was I now? So it gives you all that kind of information
So
and
it's
what
more
it will
like-
cost. So you don't have to go to EBSCO
EBSCO,
or
whatever.
whatever. You can do the one such, and it will tell you. And normally you will like have a preferred aggregator or a preferred publisher, and then you will buy the book from there. Like for instance here, it will tell you this book is part of Cabby. It's a book series,
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
part of a collection. So it gives you all that kind of information. So why would you want
So
to
you
first?
can't buy.
Yeah. Oh no, it will tell you that we have to get a price for you. Like with Cabby the collection, then they give you discounted pricing because it's you're part of Sadlik or something like that. So why will you search on Nielsen and then go look for the same thing on EBSCO House and then
But
go look
will
for the same thing here when you can just enter the title there and it will tell you more or less where you can get it.
Okay.
Can you also
So you can- it can
purchase a
sh-
Cabby ebook individually from here?
Unless if it's available on an aggregator. If it's not, then you can't, because then it will tell you the book is available as part of a Cabby collection, but it's also available here as a single title on eBay.
shall I take over?
Thank you.
I like it when she talks because she was a librarian before,
So she understands
so
what you-
I can hear her.
Okay. Well.
But I'm not saying I won't hear an IT person. I'll try to.
No, but
No, he's not an IT.
I'm not IT.
He's from
No.
Holland.
I'm a user experience.
User experience.
Oh, user
So he wants to enhance your experience as a user.
Yeah, more a psychologist than anything else.
Okay, let's hear.
Okay.
What we
Where
do-
do we start from? We go to Sweets Wise.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Imagine you're logging in as yourself,
Yeah.
and you have performed a search, and you get search results, which are these.
Okay.
And from here we move on. And you are, of course, yourself. You log in as yourself, and what you see is your, whatever you get to see.
Yeah.
Your.
So did I put in a keyword now?
You have
To
already.
get that result.
Yeah, I've put in a keyword and now this is my result.
Exactly. Now, what I would like is for you to go up and down the screen and have a look at the way the layout is performed and all the elements and information on the screen. But please do not click anywhere, otherwise we'll go to another screen and then we're out of this.
So it's many
No, I'm not.
Okay, so that's it, the catalog basically, as you say.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. And then one can also go to suppliers where you see, libraries and stuff like that.
Where?
If you go to click on suppliers.
You would expect that to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then orders is when you're doing now acquisition. You want to order a certain book that you don't have.
Okay. That's what you think would be under this.
Yeah.
Okay. You also.
I mean, they are all now on one topic, and this is what you can see this one.
Okay. So it's actually defaulted that it gives you the very latest. Yeah, upload.
Yeah.
Yes, we can
How far back do they go?
1800 or so.
Once of creative,
And unlimited.
unlimited
What is this 2, 3?
There's a
The
number
amount
of
of
books.
Of books.
In the audience, they said professional information, and here's your supplies.
Okay, okay. You know what I would also want to see? It's reviews. Do you have books that are reviewed?
We are working on that.
Because that one for me,
No.
What?
What do you mean by a book review?
like for example, if you're talking about professional and scholarly, that these books get to be reviewed by experts
experts
in their area, then for us it becomes better that we, I know
Does Nielsen do that?
Nielsen, yeah, I know. But and then they will tell you the for example the readership level. They'll tell you it's teaching, it's for teaching, it's for research, whatever.
It's
But
so- and I say that they say that the audience is professional or pleasure.
yeah, but also it has to be reviewed because others are not reviewed and others are reviewed.
But by experts. So you want expert reviews. What about customer reviews?
Well, it could be, I am sure, but I know, for example, some of my professors that I work with, they work with certain publishers and they review
They review.
They review, yeah. They are
So-
either a book or in a journal.
Would you be able to write a review of a book that you have purchased and you know?
I think hence I say I think it has that refined skill because you have to read it, understand the content, and then do that. But for us as librarians, sometimes if I read the review, it gives me a good indication whether this book is good. Can I add it on my collection or not? You know, and yeah.
So it is.
And sometimes, you know, they will also give you the credentials of the author. They'll tell you who the author is, you know.
So credentials of the author is something that we already have in the feed. So it's we call it author biography.
Oh, yeah.
So it tells which area he's working at, who is he, whether he has published.
Yeah.
So that information we would like to see. Now for reviews, we need to investigate if it is available in the supplier's feed.
But you
But I made a
definitely.
note here.
Yeah,
With
I
the
get you
review,
exactly,
yeah.
yes. Yeah.
I think the nice one to look at it's Choice.
Choice.
Choice does a very good review for it.
Oh, okay.
But you're making notes of that, no?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so I don't have to remember.
So we can't buy it anymore.
Only older versions, or it's just the publisher doesn't have it anymore. It could be various reasons.
Okay, so we will
So
take that.
it's out.
Yeah, of course we're hearing ebooks. Just mean when would an ebook show up as not available anymore? What would be the situation?
In case it's out, the publisher is not circulating that publication anymore, so it would be out.
Let's say, for instance, we have purchased it already, so we still will have access to it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be part of the catalog, it would be part of your holdings. But if you have already purchased,
It's
They-
supposed to be
it's
there.
I would expect that it would be there.
It's allowed it.
Okay, and
Dus mag ik het?
yeah,
Ja, op deze mag je klikken.
yeah.
Op daar mag ons klikken.
Ja.
Oh, so je mag
Oh.
hier zo klikken.
You so exactly. We start with this one. Is it best to mark it first,
That's good, like this.
and then you can just
And then it gives you the results
the
for the
results?
one.
Oh, that has yeah. Okay. So it's more like you refining.
Yes.
Dus ik heb hier ook sommige shows, hè.
Oldest.
And what happens if we click there on balance houses? What?
So it's basically it's going to then give us only the books that are published by Taylor and Francis.
And it's
Yeah.
available for one
And
of
that
purchase.
oh okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's 2 packages, so dan kan je maybe package
Do you normally buy packages or individual titles?
Individual.
So you want to have the book by one time and have it perpetual.
Yeah,
We
they normally
prefer
buy like
that.
that. They purchase like that.
And is there a way that I can see on this list the ISBN or something?
If you open it up, yes.
Yeah, so it actually gives you all the formats immediately.
Ja. Ja. Dan zeg ik zou helpen met catalog en opzien. Medium is het ook, is het ook zien. Kijk, daar zit het erin.
That's something you like because you never know when it's going to be
Yeah.
published again.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility
That you can get email from the system.
is there a way that I can see, say for instance I put in a keyword We have, I can tell you the story, it's print himself. You see that Blackwell and Dawson like merged now. And we have a lot of print book series. And I want to know what is the possibility that we can change that book series to e-book series. Now I want to know, because I have a list of the book series. Say for instance, I want to search now. Then I just put in a keyword and then or what must I put in? Do I put in the title?
Mostly title.
And then I will find it like this.
You will.
It will say.
You will. Yes. You will find it like this, but then
But I think a demo or something like that.
No, you can go onto
Our system and then check it out.
this is the demo, but maybe you can,
But it's not
yeah, it's not on the
working.
on the
Do you normally search by title or you search by ISBN or ISSN?
ISBN, ISSN, because nowadays the books, you thought in the past ISBN, then it's
the right
book, but now there are PDF, there are ebook, there, and it's the same book.
But you know, from the subject librarian point of view, we wouldn't know the title. You have to search either by subject, you know, so it has to be in a way also, maybe also if we can have a profile where we can set up a profile that can suit, for example, my needs. And then from time to time, maybe I get to be sent
email.
emails
Like
or
alerts.
like alerts.
I see where
Well,
you're
I'm
going.
Yes.
gonna
Yeah.
ask
So you
a bit more
say
about
the subject that you're interested, for
profile.
example, your beauty and collection history.
Yes.
So you make an alert and then
Yeah.
each time there is
News,
News
collection
exactly.
or individual titles on history. Okay.
But you see, because history also has subtitles,
Yeah.
then one can have, you know, I don't know how, in terms of databases, how you can put it to us that all those subject headings will be included when we search, you know, that we can see that, okay, it's history, it's breakdown to subject, and then we can just simply choose and create a profile, or maybe choose and search and see what I can get, you know.
So which subject classifications are you familiar with? Do you use? Dewey.
Yeah.
When we go
Which
to the next
Dewey
page,
could,
when we go to the next page, we can talk about the subject classifications. But we use Library of Congress classification, and we use 4 levels deep. So I'm interested to see how deep you want to go on the subject classification.
Okay.
Is 4 levels enough for you?
Yeah, not too.
Do you think not too much?
No,
Okay.
we don't want that long now.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can also look into that, Chrissy. Maybe not too deep, but not.
Shall we have a
Right.
look at the subject classification?
Okay, let's follow your
Okay.
steps.
yes,
It's
you have
lovely.
now. We'll get to the subject classification.
Okay,
shortly.
no, it's fine. It's just that Chrissy and I will think on different caps, you know. So
That's very good that you have different caps. That's exactly what we need.
That's fine. Yeah. So once we're done with this page, we'll go to the other page where there's a wealth of information again. So there are some things here that you noticed right away that were the suppliers and
Can
the
I
orders
click
at the
there?
top.
Can I click there?
Where would you like to?
relevancy.
There. Yeah.
Sure.
I got that.
Yeah.
This one.
Which one would you use more?
Relevance.
Relevance.
And then, yeah, the relevance most.
What?
Then second and news. But I usually go
For relevance.
But what do you expect with relevance? With the
But you see, with relevance for me is, especially if you've got also nice to have stuff. I mean, here there was professional and leisure. Did you say leisure? And if it's relevance, I could find a lot of leisure, but I'm not interested in leisure per se. You know, I'm dealing with researchers. They want, so I would rather go for. If it's me, I would go for subject. I would do stuff like relevancy in when I'm searching for articles maybe. But in books, I would rather go for subject and be sure, you know.
So you would start searching on subject, and then how would you like to see your results sorted?
Yeah, maybe the results then can be relevant. But if I have to search, I would rather search by subject and then relevancy. I can, yeah. In that regard, I hear what you're saying now, but I didn't want to, if it's everything that I just get relevancy, and I think this is going to be good for my clients, and only to find that they more into leisure than academic.
But you can market
Market
there.
it there,
You
yeah.
can market there, and
And
then
then relevancy. Okay.
So would you then go for subject or would you go for relevance? If you know this one, which one would you choose?
Yeah, most probably relevancy.
Because there you already put in your
Yeah,
keyword for your,
everything, yeah,
for
okay.
your subject. There you put in professional or leisure, and then relevance, because that is your subject is already there, or what?
Makes sense that way. Can I also click here?
Yeah.
Wow, it's not that better.
Which is
That
my
hasn't
whole-
been changed.
Oh yes, yeah, that hasn't changed, and it's, we apologize for that. That should be catalog only. But would you like to see
Only
the
those that we
system
have.
checking out which ebooks you already have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, like that.
To know this, you would have to share that information with us. So how would you be able to let us know which ebooks you have in your collection?
I thought it will take, it will get those that we have purchased through Sweets.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because
That would
I
be
don't
picked
know,
up,
I can't really get all the things that we have, but all those that we have purchased through Sweets,
Yeah.
that can show my holdings.
And what about the titles you
That
haven't
we- yeah.
purchased via Sweats?
Then if we want to purchase, then we go to all content.
Okay. But would you be willing to share this the titles that you have
It
not
will be
purchased with
very difficult because
Difficult.
books are so many.
too many? Which library system do you use? iOS?
Millennium.
Millennium.
But yeah, because I was thinking that from, I don't know, how does Wellcat does that? Because
Yeah, what cut is the solver, so you can use that one, but there you can see what everything. Okay. What do you say with all content? Is that the full text and the all content? There you say titles, only titles, but you say it's only catalog text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ignore that drop down because you should see it and only as a catalog because this is the ebook catalog.
No, sure, that is just okay. No, I think it is clean and I can see the unlimited and the price. That's what I need for the acquisitions. And here's a book series, so I can't buy it only once. It is a subscription. That's what I can see there. And there you can see it is professional.
oh, okay, yes.
Okay. And there I can see this Tara Francis. I saw there's something else. Where was that other one that I saw? There was Tara and Francis and Ibrahim.
If you go down, it's
Go
all
down.
supplies. Yeah.
There's a publisher. There's, okay, you see there, there's the
But why
subscription.
doesn't it have more now?
It reflects your results.
Oh, it reflects on results.
Okay.
Also, basically, those two are from these two publishers.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
And how do you get that then, that you can see everyone?
Every yeah.
Well, it is on the page, so let's see if you can find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go back to the catalog.
You there?
Clear photos. Met ek dit?
Clear.
Kom ons kyk.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. put that in this.
So there it is.
But now I see in other books.
Yeah, because
Other books.
Yes.
because we didn't.
Ja, die prentjies staat anders. Kyk, hier is jou suppliers. Daar request a browse. Where does it go then if I request a browse? Can I click there and it will go somewhere and it will,
Yes. I'm not sure if you click on it now.
let's see what happens. Then I will get an email perhaps. How will he know it's my email?
Oh, we know we already logged in.
You logged in. So it
Because
works
you-
like any other.
So even if you, so if you will get the username and password, the same as with doors.
with those in here, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so
So even
everyone-
your name will reflect them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually there. It's on top of the page.
Who register the information specialists?
We do it ourselves.
Do they do it themselves, or is there one person that must register them to get access to this catalog? How does it work?
Or do you want to?
Yes, we could assist you setting up a profile, or you could do it yourself.
But I'm sure it's easy.
The administrator, Chrissy, which is you can set it up for all of them.
Why do you
Yeah.
have to do so much work? We can do it ourselves. I mean,
That depends on their system.
oh, it
So-
depends on your system. But
Yeah,
make
you
it
can't-
that we can do
You,
it.
if you're not an administrator, you can't create a user. Yes.
It's
Ask me.
the same as with EBSCO and with doors.
The administrator
Yeah.
has it
But
done.
It's
you
Chrissy.
see with
So Chrissy would be able to
set it
To
up.
set it up for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
if you give the names and the email addresses and stuff, we can always ask Simon to do it.
But also, I understand what you're saying. You would like to set it up yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we always bother in here, and I'm sure she can do better things than creating.
But there must just be a protection that they can't.
That's what I want to say.
Order.
That's why you're the
They can't
administrator.
order.
You will give them the purchasing rights or not.
Ek moet vir sit ek dis vir my net ek het as dit weer.
That's right.
En dan kom ek dan net daar
Mhm.
Ek het vir sit dit vir
Ah, nice thing.
Wow.
This is
Ja,
now
maar
done.
dan-
Then you can get self do it.
Yeah.
Nee, maar jy kan self soek.
Ja, soek ons kan
Ek kan self doen.
Is that?
Soup they can sell.
Yeah, soek
Yeah.
ons kan self do.
And the thing is, if you find a book now that you like,
Mm.
but you don't want to send only that title through to Chrissy, you can put it in your card and save it when you have your profile.
Yeah, but not in this one. This one we have changed a
Well,
little
you have
bit, and
changed
we're
it.
gonna go over this.
Oh, okay.
What is in advance? Can I click there?
I don't know if it works. No, it's just
No. But it has
But what
such
does it-
subjects there.
Yeah, it's-
yeah.
It's
you
what?
would- it's subjects, and you would get an
Subject, yeah.
advanced subject seeker, let's say, or drill down. It's not in this one yet, but it's to really advanced with
Yeah,
to get from.
I can explain that
Yeah.
because here you will see the first level of subject classification.
Mm.
So the general, medicine, maths, engineering. And then from that, if you click on advanced, you would see second level, third level, fourth level down. So depending on how deep you want to go, you can do an advanced subject search.
Is
I think
every
that will help us a lot.
Yeah.
because I didn't see it on the previous screen. Was it there? Okay, so it is
I think so. Especially because it's not only one publisher or one supplier, you know, it's
Yeah.
library and all those
Yeah.
other things.
Everything.
Because then otherwise, that's why I send my stuff to her. Then she has to go to all and
Exactly.
see, identify where it is, and
We
you know.
want to have everything in one place for you.
Yeah.
For instance, do you have Cambridge and you have Science Direct books and Wiley
okay.
books and
And that's why I wanted to see if we go to.
what
Yeah, here. I saw somewhere it said like more. I wanted to see whether I could see the whole.
All the
Yeah,
publishers
of-
that's
yes,
on the
yes,
list.
yes.
the cloud?
Maar het is Minas. So
So you would like to see, you were talking specifically about the publisher or the supplier, the platform where the content is going to be attached?
You know, Gracie was talking more about publishers, but I was also referring to suppliers.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you
Because, as I said, you know, when I have a title and I want it in e-print, I would say to her, please check for me whether it's in e-format. And then she would go to individual stuff like that, you know. Whereas if it's there, I can just check for myself. It's there, and if it's not, it's not.
Yes.
You know.
save time.
So that's
Yeah.
a supplier.
Mm.
That's a
It's
supplier.
actually like
And
it's
so
like a federated search engine for book platforms.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Does
that
it
is
appeal
it
to
is
you?
it basically that you know? It does actually. It does.
Makes your life easier.
But
I-
can we see the whole list of the suppliers?
In this case, we only have 10 publications for the demo, but in the real life, that list would be a lot
Yeah.
longer.
Okay.
Yeah, because earlier Chrissy mentioned about the supplier. That
But we still need to be we subscribe to the different, like my library or Tyler Francis or so. Is that how it will work?
What do you mean?
You know, but how do you do that?
Ons kan nie iets spesifiek sê vir my library en dit dan nou.
Jy het nog nie 'n library license nie.
Nee.
But gewoonlik is dit most of the time if it's available on my libraries on eBay as well. Most of the time it comes out like that.
Okay, so
So am I hearing you well, Chrissy, to say?
That's good, huh?
Yes.
You like that?
and I click on
I
this.
didn't see that.
So these books are not, you see it's wiring in Pretoria because this 1 to 3 library we don't have access to. We don't
Oh, so
subscribe.
the publishers gave you now the. Oh, great.
This is the under I can
when you say that a 1, 2, 3 library don't have a subscription, do you mean license?
Yes, license.
So
Who is
we
interested?
have to have a license.
for the platform.
So you were not involved in the licensing. Are you involved, Christy? So how do you, what's the your workflow? How do you choose to sign up a license with a new supply?
I don't like to sign with new ones.
You just want to use your preferred supply.
Those that we have, because they become so many, you know. So at this moment, our aggregator that we use is ebooks. That is the aggregator, and we also, if I purchase books from Tyler and Francis, then I contact Basti, and then she has to do everything. So that is how I work. I tell her these are the books, give me a price, and so on. Then we have Science Direct, that is the publisher.
Yes,
So,
we as a vendor, no vendors are allowed to deal with academics of any Elsevier stuff. Unfortunately.
so you see, that is how we work, and the others, they don't allow us really to buy individual books. So the platform that we have is eBrary.
eBook, yeah. So let's suppose she requests an ebook that is available only in a platform that you don't have a license.
Then I don't buy. If I can't,
And I get crossed.
no, you just purchase it in print.
You see, and it's
And you don't want
you
print.
don't want
You want the unlimited or the multi-user access to
So
your
you want
book.
her to sign a license with a new supply.
I don't.
And
I'm not going
she's
to
not
because
going
they are
to.
more the same.
Okay, so I understand that.
Your
have-
DRMs are the same with my iLibrary, with eBrary, with Ebscope. It is the same. If the single user, what we want is those unlimited. That's what we want. And so if they can make something, I like this platform. So if I get the Tyler and Francis, I just click on it. I don't want to go and sign up a license with my library or that. I make a thing with Sweets, and I say, okay, Sweets, if I wanted that on Francis, I click on it, I will like that.
Okay. So I understand
So
that.
you see what she says. We must sign a license on their behalf, and she can just.
Yes, I understand. So I understand that you have your preferred suppliers and you want to stick to them as much as possible.
Unless another aggregator says, all my books on my platform is unlimited access, then she'll switch.
No, it's not possible to get everything.
Yeah,
on
I
the
know,
middle.
I'm saying, but that's what,
Yes,
but
yes.
that's what she said. In
But
theory.
if I search on Sweets and I see this book and I see it's stolen from, I click on it, and I don't care where it goes to. I just pay.
Us.
Within a few minutes, I get it is available for me, and I put in my order number. Is there a place where I can put in the order number?
Something like that with
Okay.
orders.
I put in the order number, and I see the price there. I click on it. I send it through to Sweets because it will go automatically to Sweets, and if it is a my library, if it is that or that or that, I don't care where they get it. I just deal with Sweets. I don't want to sign license. I don't want to pay $500 for my library. I don't want to pay $500 for eBay. I don't want to pay that for that. I don't want it. So that's how I want it. That's
Okay,
how
I
I do
understand.
it. Because I like this. I like this that you say they Thailand, Francis, Wiley and so on. If I click on it, then it goes through to
Whoever's on the
Switzerland.
other side.
But they mustn't make it too expensive.
No, we don't add any handling charges. The price you see there is the list price of the publisher or the aggregator.
That I will prefer.
Well,
So this is clean. I like this. I like this.
you have been incredibly detailed. And this is really good, but wonderful that you have gone through all the facets. But I think it's time for the next step.
Okay.
Yeah. And this,
That's a nice
I
way
just
of
want
saying
to
that.
ask you,
Move on.
this, why are there two ISBNs? And this also, what is the reason? Is it Wittgenstein? Is it
I've experienced when I search that one of those ISBNs is for the ebook and one is for the print.
Oh,
So
that's
sometimes you
what I
have the
thought.
print ISBN and then it will pop up with both.
But
and
it
will-
would be nice if they
if they
indicate
indicate
which
I
one
or
is- yeah,
a E
E
or a
or
P.
P.
Yes,
Well,
I
but-
also thought of that.
can I click on this one?
Let's go. This is the next one. So you get the detailed information on this publication.
You see this, I want to put that there's also two, but I don't know which one is the print or which one.
Do you see that? This thing that I'm talking about, but this one it's just Google Preview, but it's something like a review there.
Yes, yes, I have noted it, and I think it's a brilliant idea. I haven't thought about it.
If I just can know which one is the print and which one is
Yeah.
Well, actually, this is not print or ebook. This is all ebooks.
the...
Why? But
but-
why do they
No,
have to
can I
choose?
just
But
add
Jasmina
one
has
thing?
something to say
Okay.
about this.
In the fee that we get from the suppliers, we also have the information that the book is available in E and EP. So we could, if you would like to see it, add that information as well, that this title is available in E and P. Would it be useful for you?
Yeah.
Yes, because some of our clients they specific to say I want it in P. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but if I have to choose, I would always want it in E. You
Exactly.
know? Yeah.
But that's why it's important to see what
Yes.
what is what.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because I've got a client in NMU who ordered a lot of books from eBay
Yes.
by themselves because it runs like that. They order today and tomorrow they have access because we pay before they pay us. Anyway, and they got this problem with the two ISBNs. Because they have to put in their mark fields, mark record, they have to put the correct one in, because that one is linked to the payment. And if they put in the wrong one, the system won't pay it. That's how their thing is set up.
Okay, so.
And that's why they have a problem with the
Okay.
two
So
ISBNs.
they need
So I can
correct
add to CAD and then
ISBN to
send
put in
it
their
to
catalog
Gracie.
Yes.
for the audit.
Yeah, yeah.
We will click on those in a minute.
Okay.
I just want to stand still on this page for just a little while and see, have a look at it and see if there's anything here you think makes no sense to you.
So here I can print this out and I can share it, send it to somebody on Facebook.
Or whatever, yeah. I think so.
And if I export,
Is it for bibliographic tools like RefWorks and not? Is it
no,
that
no,
kind?
but it's not that. This is not a whole book. It is only.
But I mean this export.
What is this export?
I'm
What can you
gonna,
export
I'm
here?
gonna have to tease you a little bit and ask you what you think.
Because I would think that it's basically exporting it.
I think it's only this that you can export.
To
What
where?
I don't know.
Because
Because this
If
is not a book. It is only a.
I'm just used
Yeah,
to exporting to a bibliographic
Connect
tools,
outside.
you know. So
Would you export information from the catalog to your manager
I
or
don't
RefWorks?
I don't think so. It's very strange, you know, but I mean, I'm just used to the word export on whatever that I search that it's going to export into
I
bibliographic
can think you
manager.
can share it with somebody. or
Share,
email
yeah.
it to somebody.
So you're exporting it to your card or whatever. Yeah.
How about Excel?
Ah, okay.
For why?
To
For
share?
making a list of maybe what?
No,
Okay.
Rosanna.
But I understand
Yes, thinking.
because we are on an individual title. So
Mm.
it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense it's
It doesn't
one
make sense, yeah.
individual
Ah,
title
right.
to an Excel.
That's
Exactly.
true.
But if it was a pull
A list.
result
Mm.
list or your shopping
Mm.
card or your wish list,
That will be.
Ah,
And this archives.
this should have said Wittgenstein, but the demo is.
Okay. And
Can I sit under this at once?
Doesn't
you
work.
know, I don't want to
It's
forget
there just for
this
you
first thing,
to
but
see
I
that it's
want to
there.
ask you
Do
something.
you like the
about,
advanced search?
collection
The fact that it's there?
within the Taylor influences. I've seen some.
It depends what's in it.
thing. And
I think
I'm going to
advanced
use
search for librarians are always
for building good collections in terms of core collections.
do that, putting the subject
I
there,
don't want
do
to
that,
forget
putting what
we don't talk
is
about
in
it.
Time,
Let's
year, all those things.
ISBN,
Yes, all those.
and with this quick search here, is it only a title that I can put in, or can I also put in their ISBN?
Also put an ISBN. Also author.
anything you want to search. It's a keyword.
Okay.
Since we're talking about the search box, there is another option for the search box there. Can you see anything?
We just talked about the advanced search.
Oh, yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, I know you did.
This is
So we discussed it very shortly, that it should be there, that the use is as you.
how would you use it?
The advanced search.
You do field search? Or you
No, advanced search, where they can perhaps refine it to the more subject or closer
That's exactly what it would offer you. Like a field, so you can search only on that field. If
Yeah.
you want to search on author, you search on author field. Because if you use the quick search and you search for, let's say, Smith, it could be on a title that has Smith, but if you were looking for Smith, the author, then you can go straight into that field.
and the ISBN. I think with the past Sweets ebooks, we could have put in the ISBN.
No, that was quick search. It doesn't
Yeah,
give you.
yeah, we could
You
have.
have to
And
go to the
that was a,
advanced.
that was a,
Here you can.
But here
Yeah.
you can.
And you'll get one result probably.
Okay.
yeah, so that I like that. I think that is better for me now.
Yes, you can basically put in
But this
anything.
export can also help because if you, in my case, if I'm building a collection
Yes.
around
The subject.
the
search.
subjects, yeah, and then I can
Export it.
export it to Excel and send it to my,
But what will you
Lecturers
get there if
too.
you export?
you know,
Yeah,
and
to
then-
see if they
yeah,
want it.
if they want it.
To make
What will you
picture.
get in that Excel?
Yeah. What
But
will you get?
Yeah,
this
what
week
will you
with?
get is another.
Is it the
How
title,
will
the
it look?
author?
What would you like to get it?
Yeah, how,
Mm.
what's-
How
we
will
can
you want?
define
What
it.
do you
how
want?
can we
to
make you
get?
happy with the Excel? What should be in there so we can
What
try
will
that?
you have in
Mm.
Excel?
think about your workflow that
Yeah.
you want to send a list to the academics. What information is
I
good?
think for me, importantly, would be the level. Is it scholarly, or whatever? That for starters. But the other stuff, obviously, it would be your author, the bibliographic details of the book. But I think if it has that little field of saying which level is it, and it also makes it easier for them that they just don't consume everything that might not be.
Okay, so that's their first filtering for them would be the level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Readership level, yeah.
Readership level. Okay.
Is it more? Can I click on all items?
Ja.
Wacht, kijk je nog eerst eens.
Yeah, that was how I wanted to say that too.
Oh, what is this renewal list?
Actually, this is the footer, and this reflects later on the entire sitemap of the newsletter. Actually, nothing here works, and
Okay,
nothing. It's
nothing.
all a bit dummy.
Okay, so it's only that. So you can
But maybe I
ignore
can
it.
expand on that.
Okay.
So if you have a subscription of an ebook,
Yeah.
you haven't bought it individually, but you professionally, but you have
okay.
subscription, it would warn you if your subscription is expiring, so you have to renew it.
Yes.
And it will also come like the journals now, or
you
the
know-
databases. It is going to expire, and then I will see it on that Sweetswise also. I will see because usually
Databases, we're talking about ebooks here, so you wouldn't have information in databases.
So it won't work
She
the
means
same.
the ebooks reminders of renewal reminders will be seen with the journal info and
Will they
database
also
info with
come
all
the
those
book
renewal
series?
reminders. The ebook
okay.
renewal reminders. Will she see it with all the other reminders?
Yeah, would you like to see it in the same
Oh, I
place?
think because if it is a book series,
Yeah.
that will come and then they will remind me. But that won't, a book series only expire. So
Well,
so that can't
since
work with your renewal.
No,
Subscription.
there are books that you subscribe to. It's like reference books you subscribe to.
Yeah, then I want to know if when it expires. Because we have a few encyclopedias.
Yes, I'm
I
telling you.
know, that
And can
of
you remember Mary's also subscribed, but now they purchased it. No, wasn't
But
there
we,
Liquid
but we
Gold?
have that Routledge
Yeah.
Encyclopedia of
Yeah.
Philosophy. So if they can,
Yeah.
but will they come with the journals or will they come with this?
That's your question. Will you see it with
Yeah,
where your
yeah.
journals reminders come up, or will it be separate?
So
for
I
the
think that
ebooks?
will be the same. Okay.
Well, I can
And
say something already, that here in this application it will talk about your subscriptions, renewals for ebooks. But if you would like to see together with your journals, it will be outside this application, and then we can arrange that via the sweats remind.
Yeah,
Okay.
for your info.
And
And what I want to know about the invoices, will it come separately to me or will it be on that, how will the invoices come?
The invoice?
how will the invoice come?
It won't be included in the e-invoicing, it will be separate.
The e-books invoicing?
So it will come separate to me, it won't be in that e-invoicing.
No. You get a ebooks account.
Oh, okay, I get that.
Double A.
And no, I was just saying, is it possible that you can also put maybe tutorials there of
Tutorials?
online tutorials for how to use?
Yes, I think
How
that
do you
this is
search
part.
Yeah.
This is part of. Is this something that you access how to use the application, the information that you are interested in? Because normally we would add
No, principle.
Or help
Yeah,
and support.
help and
But then
support.
it's an email thing.
No, it's a you will see one page where it shows how
How
to
to-
use this
okay.
application.
Or as long as it's there, because I'm thinking that then you get new people from time to time and
For
then
training.
Yeah, for training.
Yes.
And then Okay, on advance, will there be also a window for reference works? If you just want to go through reference, just to check reference works, not necessarily.
To filter it according to reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would think that it would be more on the filters rather than the advanced, but would you like to start searching?
No,
straight
it
on?
doesn't matter. All I'm saying that it will
Must
help.
be a possibility.
It's if there's any possibility of where one can just see reference work there, and then you just go to your reference work and see what is available.
Yeah.
Because it's also difficult to search for reference work.
It is, huh? Yeah, I understand.
Can I go on?
It doesn't do anything. But what it would do is lead you to a new page.
Okay, can I do the scope?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were here. Yeah, that's correct. Let's go.
So if I'm the one who created the shopping cart, I can progress it to look at it and order it. How am I going to send it to her?
Yes, it's a next step, because this, you wouldn't see the shopping cart because you don't have rights to purchase. Only Kirsty would see it because she can purchase.
So I have to
I'll
go
just
into it.
And then it will indicate that it's mine.
Yes, we can go
Because
after we
you-
review that flow. We can go to the other part.
Okay. And now, what must I do now?
Because right now it's difficult because you go search, you get the information, you send it to her by email, and she comes, and then sometimes you forgot and she asks you something, and there's no streamline.
Singing what's done. So what is the problem that some issues that I have to solve?
Well, you would have to assign a license.
I won't. Because this is a elections.
So in that case, you say I won't, then you just do not select those. I believe I just heard that is something
Yeah,
you don't do.
yeah.
So now I'm just click there and I then check out. Check out solution.
Exactly.
Oh, check out select.
Check.
Okay, there.
Is there a place that I can put in our order number?
Yes. We heard that a couple of times. We don't have it in the demo, but everybody asked for that. So that's something we're going to put in for the next version.
Oh.
And I would hope that I could contact you with the next version from Holland and ask you to have a look at it and
Okay.
give me your remarks. That would be wonderful.
Select payment method. Select payment.
It doesn't give us in ranks.
It will in
In
the
the
version you get, yes.
And then you choose invoice. Okay. Transporting. I just want to ask you something about this order report. What do I get in this order report? This is the order data. A copy of this sent
To your email address.
to my email.
So
And
it's
that would-
basically the status.
It would look like an invoice sort of, where you get all the information on what you ordered, the total amount, all the information you need.
Okay, I like it. I really like it.
I like the fact that you're using the federated search.
Yes.
That
yes,
I love.
yes.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
like it also.
Because right now you also work with EBSCO, for example, who does also have that. Yes, so we're absolutely introducing that. Hopefully it'll cover everything. I think it might at this moment, but again,
But I like this also that you have here.
the filters.
The photos, I like it.
You went through all the filters, as I saw, very detailed. Are there any filters here you would not
You see, there's
find
the
useful?
platform.
Okay.
I don't want to say
I don't know.
that. For every single one.
Oh, that means that you get none.
No, some of them they waive
Yes.
the price.
Talking about platform fees?
Yeah.
Mm.
So you don't want to, because it shows that there is a platform fee if you don't have a license with
Yeah.
that supplier. So
Exactly.
I understand.
I understand why that is very key.
What is this? Classy or the adult?
Oh boy. I don't even know if that's authentic information. You know, access for class C or D allowed? You know, that's
Where do
typical
you-
for, I don't know, Arabic, probably. This is all BA information.
Access provided.
Okay. Here is Elsevier book, first and they say 2 days of access activation time. You need 2 days.
Yeah, but and just remember, this is a demo. For the South Africans, it will stay.
Okay, so
You know, Elsevier wants to make their money directly off you. Unless you buy it on 123 library, they have a special with the
what is 123 library?
It's also aggregator.
Of
And you
its
don't
own.
pay an access fee, an annual access fee.
But
For the health
DRMs?
science collection. No man, I'm pissing him off because I'm dwelling off the point.
Do they have DRMs? This 123.
Because
Oh
with my
boy,
sales pitch in
we'd have to
between.
learn. Do you know if they have DRMs? 1, 2, 3 library?
Is that?
Is it
Yeah,
also
DRM
single
restrictions.
user?
Yeah, of course, they're
Every
aggregators.
single
Yeah,
one
aggregator.
who have their
They are also aggregated.
Aggregators do have.
They do.
So what about that you talk to them? Sweets talk to them.
On our behalf.
On our behalf.
No, because they must pay a fee to the publishers.
Platform fees, DRM, special offers. So if there you will tell us what is special offers, purchase models.
Do you go for a bargain if there was a
It says
special
bargains.
offer?
No.
I'm sure, Chrissy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
But the problem is,
So-
I remember when first he was here, I don't know with whom you were. It's like then in that bargain, there's a lot of other things that you wouldn't really want to do anything with. But because you're buying
A collection.
a collection, then
I was here with either Springer or Taylor Francis or some Sage because I can't be Wiley. Wiley was easy. Wiley's the best
why is not this?
for me
Okay.
as a salesperson.
Because what are you talking about when you say bargain?
Because if any of these suppliers would have a special offer in a package or an individual title,
Yeah,
we
you
would just show that. So you
Individual
wouldn't.
titles, I think they would work well, but packages, sometimes.
They know that they will go for something like purchase 20 titles. They will go for that, but not a collection that falls onto them. They won't.
I understand. Yeah, because you just want the content that you need, not the other.
Yeah.
Some working days are also long, but it will take 1 to 4.
1 to 4 days.
Yeah, then they will give you a price. And now I want it immediately.
Yeah,
I'm
but
very
then-
impatient, but I understand.
I'd like to talk a little bit more about that. I understand you want if we don't have the price, this price in the catalog, it's because we haven't received that from the suppliers, right? So in this case, you can press that button and request the price. So someone in Sweat will go after the price for you. And
Okay, so this will go to them.
Directly
yeah, it
to
comes to
Sweat.
Sweats.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then when we as Sweats get that price, we would do two things. One, we could tell you directly if we can phone you or send an email. We could also put the price here, because if you request a special price, it means that you were interested in that title, so you would go to your wish list. And then when you log in, and let's suppose we already have that price, it will will show you. You will get a notification saying, we got the price for you.
Yeah, because
Click
you
here.
need that notification.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you need the price for the email. Otherwise you must
I think the
remember, you must go
notification-
back there, you must go
Yeah,
back
so
there.
we want to remind you that the price is available so you can put it in your shopping cart and order it if you want.
Yeah, that's fine, I like it.
Now talking about wish list, shall we
I
go to
think
that
it's a good
subject?
time.
Because then it will be very interesting for a subject library.
Okay. Where must I be?
Please, it is on the page. If you would look for it.
For what must I look
Wish
now?
list.
Wish
For,
list.
okay, I saw it. I saw
Somewhere.
it. Is it here where I was on this list? I get rid of that one. Resource next one. Can I go back?
There's no need to, but you can.
You can. Oh,
See,
see, there's no
back of
need.
this
Yeah.
Just here.
Let's
Oh, dan kyk jy nou, jy's 'n ligte kind.
crazy. Especially if
I know.
request a price.
Kyk hier,
Yeah.
Okay, I would just tell you.
Okay.
It's up here.
It's up there.
Oh,
there.
this one I thought, just before we start talking, I saw this. What is this profile?
It's this person's profile.
Well, you in this
Yeah.
case, your name would be up there. If you logged in,
Your
your name would be there.
Quotation. Wish list.
Well, I forgot what is that quotation? I saw this and then we talked and then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
But what is this quotation?
Ms. Mina can tell you all about this.
This is when you have, for example, you already have a full list of the things you want to order, but there are many things that you don't have the price. So you send it to Sweats instead of doing it individually. You send it to Sweats. Sweats will come back to you with a full quotation, all the prices,
Okay.
final prices, and everything. You can okay it, and then we can proceed with the order.
I just want to ask something. If you order a book here, say it's a Wiley book, it will open on the Wiley platform.
Yes.
If it's a Taylor and Francis, it will open on
Taylor from.
and eBury and so. Okay. Okay, so the quotations. That is good. No, this is okay. There's a prices and there's a shopping cart. Okay, there's your wish list.
Yes. So here, the idea, I already spoke a little bit about it. So subject librarians would have their own login. So instead of going to all these different platforms to look for it, they would come here. It's one place with all the information, so they can do their searches and they can set up their wish list. So here we will have, you would be able to have different wish lists. For example,
Okay.
one
For
for
IT, for information technology.
information technology, the other
Computer
one for,
science.
yes.
Oh, okay,
Any
nice, yeah.
you can make
Information
your wish
science.
list. And this wish list you can build it as you go along. When you're ready with the wish list, then you say, Christy, I'm ready.
Same.
This is my list.
So did I
You
put
can
in
even
the telephone?
put in the Department of Justice. Can you put in the prof's
there.
name that requested it?
You can name it
Oh,
as
great.
That's
Wonderful.
okay. That's
And then you
one.
can go to export and then send it to this person.
Yeah, or email or.
Or email.
Yeah, so there are two ways. So one, you
That's
build
nice.
a suggestions for the academics, so you can export it and send to them because the academics won't come to this
Yeah,
studio,
sure.
right? So you can send it via email or you can export to an Excel list and do it. Once they okay and say, I'm interested in this is not in this.
Yeah.
And then you come back and then you can delete the non-wanted items
Yeah,
from
yeah,
your wish list. And when you're ready, you send it to Christy.
Great
Okay.
stuff.
Now the wish list come to
I
me.
love it.
Yes.
But this is not is this the list that it comes to me? This list.
Yes. So you
Yeah.
would
Okay, so I
have
see it now
But
here.
I like it. You look there. All the categories or your folders. Are
Folders.
there.
And now what do I do now? Say for instance I say, no, this one is too expensive, I can delete.
Tracy is with
So, Chrissy, do you decide on that, or do you have a budget?
Yeah, my Tracy, can you decide for me, Neil? It's
Because you know what your budget is.
So do you
And I
have,
know what is important.
do you have your budget?
Yeah,
Ah,
I
okay.
can't
So-
decide.
I can understand. So if you think that it fits your budget, and then you say, Christy, can you proceed
Yeah,
with my work?
yeah.
Exactly.
What
That's
she
what
normally does, she'll tell me that it's too expensive. She's actually nice. She doesn't just do it, and she'll tell you that try this fund, look at this fund, and then because your money is not enough, stuff like that.
I
So it's
like
actually
this, that
nice.
this is in there,
Yeah.
and then perhaps you can also put your phone card
Mm,
next to it or
mm,
side.
Good idea.
So that
see?
is, and okay, and then somewhere there will be the order number because
Yeah.
I need it for the payment, the order number. Okay, now I see your list. Okay, I say we delete this one and take that one. But where do I mark it? Do I have to
Deleting
mark
stuff.
everything now?
No, there is, we haven't implemented it yet, but indeed there is a strong wish to have checkboxes here.
Yeah, yeah.
And to either select all and deselect some,
Yeah.
or the other
So
way
that I said,
around.
no,
Yes.
can't get
No,
that
you
one.
go to select all. It's
No,
the option.
I need the option to.
Yes, that would be in here.
So you mark it for what?
So just that we can verify and see that it goes through. Sometimes something happened. I said, "Oh, Chris, I have it on my wish list, but oh no,
Yeah.
I saw another book, and then okay, then we can delete it. But I just want
Yeah.
to mark it.
And you put that as quotation after you have now.
Yeah, that should be
Yeah.
should be a different button there.
Yeah, it
Should be. I just explained what it is. So you see, you would see the list for all the subject librarians here,
Yeah,
the wish
yeah.
list, right? And this is your master list. So let's suppose Department of Justice and the other departments are ready, and you fix the budget and everything,
Mhm.
and so you have your master list, and then from this master list you can say, add to my shopping cart.
Okay. Then order, okay.
Wish list.
They will stand.
Order wish
Exactly,
list.
order wish list. So you can order the IT wish list separately if it was from a different funding, or you could order all
All
the
of
aggregated lists in one
In
go,
one go.
or whatever fits,
Okay.
suits your.
So if I click on this one, I will only find the physics
Yeah.
and all
And
of
then
them.
order
Thinking
that.
that order that. You see, because I have to put in with everyone the order number because I create the order numbers.
You create that.
Yeah.
So you create the fund
So
code.
they don't do it. The order numbers. I put in the order number.
But who creates the fund code? Who has?
I just sent it to her, that order
You.
from this fund code.
Ah, okay. So you would use the notes to put the fund code,
Yeah.
The notes.
and then
okay.
Chrissy would put the order number. Okay.
That's why Chris is saying that maybe.
You should say that.
I know.
It's put in the
Ah.
fund. Because I thought we can put in
Yeah.
the fund card there with the
Which I think it could be a good one to
with there. I thought with this department.
Then it could be a
Parcel department.
fund
there.
code.
Yeah,
Because
we can
our
put
fund
in-
code actually
States the
the
department.
department, yeah.
Okay, how long,
the
how
name.
many characters can you put in it? Perhaps you can put in the Department of Justice, a fund code, and what is this general? Is it also in there?
Yeah, that's just the name of that wish list.
Okay, because I thought I can put in there, but
Yeah.
actually it's not.
Because sometimes
why-
what happens is a particular lecture needs
Request the book.
request the book, and then we put the name so that when the book comes, we know
It's the
for who
first
it is,
person.
and then we alert
Is
them.
it, can we put
Yeah.
it in there or is it can't
Do
we?
you would you like that to be?
Yeah, that one.
So
is-
that it just can be one of the characters.
Because otherwise they get so angry with us when we forget to tell them
Tell them
about
that
the
That the
book
book
that
is
we
Ah.
are.
order.
But yeah, wait, but
Mm.
when you receive it, you won't see it. You won't see.
No, but when you
But I
Okay.
can see it if you
In the
send it to me,
invoice?
then I put it in the order. Okay, that's right.
So
So you will remind.
would you
Yeah.
like to see that
That they put in there, the lecturer they want it for, then I know because I used to put it in the order. You see, because now I don't get the.
So should
correct-
and
yeah.
I think so she would have to go back to see who the book is for,
If you order
That's-
that book individually, that information could even be on the invoice. But that's not what you need,
No,
right?
no. All that I want is if they send me their wish list. You see, when they say they send me the Nielsen paper, then there will be the fund code and the lecturer for whom they want. And then I put that
You
on my
create the
order.
order, yeah.
On
Yes.
my order, I put in the lecturer's name and I put in her name also because I don't know who's that lecturer. So I must remember to send it to her.
Yeah.
And if I'm not there, sorry, I'm on holiday. And then somebody else now, okay, send it to a reviewer, but she won't remember. Okay, I don't know, is it for Professor da. So I put it then. I remind her, this book is available now, it is for that prof. Okay. You see, so if I can
Yes.
just put it somewhere.
Yes.
But I think I can put it, they can put it there on their wish list and then I can see it because I will see this whole list.
Yes. You
Yes,
can also
it
use
makes
that
sense.
field.
Yes, time.
Oh yeah, note.
No.
Yeah.
So let's suppose you order that book and it's in the order notes or it's in the title. The wish list is just the title of that folder.
Yeah.
So if you want that book particularly to that academic, that professor, then you can put it in the notes of the field.
So I will see it.
You will see it and then you order it. Once the order has been processed, you will always be able to see which titles you have ordered and who it was for.
That's fine. So
That's
okay.
perfect.
I like it.
Me too.
I like it. Okay, for me, and I'll send
This is nice to see.
there, I remove it from your wish list.
Remove from the wish list. Okay,
You
Lucy.
see, I can.
There was a deleted button, eh?
Yeah.
Just remove the button.
Please first.
What is this upload?
I think that's when you're creating a department. Then
Okay,
it's
that
like-
is not the information
create.
specialist that uploaded or what?
I think so.
Or is it me that uploaded here, or is it the information
I think
specialist?
it's us. Yeah.
The wish list. Then it comes to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the example that I said when you already have a list of items ready to be bought and you want someone at Sweats to give you the quotation. So you upload that list that is already all set and then you send to Sweats.
But for me, it also be applicable to upload it for Prezi too.
Would you like to see that? Because do you ever receive a list from the professors that you would like to upload and create a wish list?
No, they do send us the list. All I'm saying is that
They do send a list in
Yeah.
Excel, which format? Or email?
sometimes
Google
it's
just a list with it in-
yeah. In
okay.
most cases, it's an email with titles. You know.
And in that case, you would have to look for
First,
the
yeah,
title.
and then create. But all I was asking is if the wish list is like that and I'm finished, how do I let Gracie know that my wish list is now ready for her?
Yeah, we need to add a button there somewhere.
Yeah, so it's sent
That's
off to Chrissy.
Send
Yeah.
off to acquisition library.
Acquisition
Yeah.
librarians, yeah.
And then I get the list that I ordered.
Yeah.
Or I request a quotation.
It's a very rich person, you can see people.
That's your money. I like to work with your money.
But we keep the remove from wish list in.
No.
Yeah, we moved.
No,
see?
you must keep it there because I can remove it. I thought you said you want to take it away.
No,
but
you
I
would
can't
like it
remove.
in, and you would like it off.
No, we're joking.
Which
She
one?
won't do that.
No, but I like. But sometimes
She
I want,
won't.
you know. But sometimes I just say. Oh,
But she does give us a good, like, explain to us, it's very expensive. Are you sure?
Or sometimes it's a newer book or
or
something.
there's a newer book.
Well, in this case,
Stuff like that.
it is actually your list.
Yeah.
And you can remove or add.
Yeah.
In this case, once you send it
it to her.
It doesn't look like this. It looks a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
The remove from wish list is gone, and there's no way to remove it.
Nee, dit is gevaarlijk.
Dat is gevaarlijk.
Nee, ek moet ook nog kan remove.
Jawel, ik maak een grapje ook.
Ja, I was thinking, I'm like, no. You like it so much to
Ja,
protect
ek moet.
it.
Ja.
That's a very good point. So if Chrissy has the right to delete an
Yeah.
item from the subject librarian's wish list, how do you know?
She'll tell us. She'll tell
You
us.
tell
And
Yeah, she
probably, I won't remove it without their permission.
Consent, yeah.
But sometimes they can make a decision and within the next day, before I send it already, they realize, there's a new book or there's a change, and then we must just have that option for me.
So I was
Because
just
it's not really that I make the decision, but it is just that approval of
okay. And are you the only person who can approve it, or are there other people who can approve it?
No, they
yeah.
can't. They can't. At this moment, I approve the orders.
She's Hitler. What happens when you're on holiday?
That we are working on. That we are working on.
And she tells us in advance, you want to go to order now because I'm leaving in 2 weeks. And yeah.
No, we are working on that to get the person. You see,
Never was supposed to do that with you.
No.
Oh,
no, there is
Because
nobody.
I thought of something now. So let's suppose you have 10 items on your wish list, and for whatever reason, Chrissy could not order them. So what Chrissy can do, she can use that order note and put it there, saying, I couldn't order because blah, blah, blah. It will still remain in your wish list, which for the future, because let's suppose you try again. Let's suppose in 3 months you try again and say, at that time I couldn't do for whatever reason, I'm gonna try again. So you can, the item should still be in your wish list, and then you can try again.
And what I can tell you about other other.
I thought of something, I mustn't just
Yeah.
forget.
Like for instance, with Ibrary or with Dawson or so, you know, the information specialists, they have their usernames and passwords so that they can choose books. And then it comes to me and I approve it. But what they do, they create I have another username and password with more authority more authority to approve, and then I can give my user, if I'm going to leave, I give my username and password to another person, the person that we will, who we are working on, appoint, that person can use my username or password, or that is the way it goes. So it's just that other, that's how Dawson also works, that there's one for the authority, or it can be Helena that
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to know. So I give her the username and password, and she can look at it and do the orders. But there's only one person that can make the approvals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The others they can just choose. Otherwise it is too open.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking? What can also be nice is maybe a statistic of some sort. Where did we buy a lot from, let's say from, for example, eBrady if it's a supplier, and then it shows how much we spend, you know, because that statistic sometimes helps us in accreditations, when we're doing accreditations. And then you can simply get that information and say, I have spent so much for ebooks in this.
But that would only apply to anything you buy
On the
Swift.
system.
So it would only be a small part of your entire spend. Unless, of course, you give us all the information of your spend, and then we
Or
have.
we buy all our books from you.
From you.
Or
Yeah.
in those.
The only
That's
thing
what
where
we
you,
want,
yeah,
because
you,
if
the only
we
thing,
have
yeah.
all the information in one place, we can say, we can give you this.
Yeah,
is-
because all we need is the eBrary, you sign license with eBrary and eBrary gave you a number. That's the only thing that we need. And then you can just place your eBrary orders like that. We just need that number for the first one, and then eBury will realize you have an existing account, and it will just run smoothly like it does.
Okay.
You can speak to University of Rhodes about their eBury. Yeah. It works like a dream.
Do you have a contact then? Because yeah, for
What's the number?
When you sign a license with these aggregators, they give you a username or a user number. No, we need that because then you don't need to sign a license again. So that eBury can know you've already signed a license, so you're an existing client. It's just another channel through you buy.
and it's only eBury.
No, it's my library or whatever. If you've signed a license,
you've
for
signed
these
a
people,
license.
really, yeah.
So what do they provide when you sign a license? What is the-
Either a user, an account number.
I have
Let's
that
call it an
account
account number.
number,
Yeah.
Oh,
Since we're talking about this, maybe we can expand a little bit on that, because we have a tab. I'm not sure if you can find it.
Just tell me this My Notes. What is this My Notes? What notes is this?
This is what the information that you would write, for example, if this item wasn't in the subject librarian's wish list.
Is this
is it on ad?
Is that
Is it on
ad
the
that
ad
and then
now?
it looks like this?
Add notes.
Because
Yeah,
with
exactly.
the-
It's a
then it
free
looks-
text. You can write whatever you want. And let's suppose for the same item, you, Chrissy, you wrote your comment, and then we would have to say, Chrissy wrote this. And then if you write another comment on the
That's
same
something
item, you
that
should
is-
say that you also wrote that. So they
Nice.
can
so we
know-
can sort of chat to each other
You
about
can keep
it.
notes, yeah.
Keep
track.
notes, yeah.
Come
about
to my
the
office
order.
and then we talk about
Okay.
it, rather than
Neat,
that.
rather than
maybe it's just something to remind you in the future.
then we take long time when we are together.
Another
so
thing-
the note is better.
Another thing on the wish list is that we also heard from other customers that they would like to rank their wish lists for budget purposes. So let's suppose your budget doesn't cover everything you like, but you would like to, let's say, to mark which ones is a must buy. Either you can just create a separate folder and send this to Christy, or you can have the full list and saying, okay, the first five items is a must buy, the second ones is you should. It would be nice to have if there is budget, for example. Would you use such a feature?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Ranking?
Definitely because ranking, because also the lecturers sometimes they use rankings when they send you a list. Yeah, they'll tell you that this is for my research, this is for teaching, this is the recommendation, and immediately you know which one falls where. Recommendation they can come if last.
There's money.
Yeah, if there's money.
So
But
what
teaching.
was the third? The first one was teaching.
Yeah, research.
Research.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
then maybe
teaching is the most important.
It is, yeah.
And then research,
and research,
teaching and
yeah.
research.
Recommendation,
It's a
maybe
nice
it's,
to have.
yeah, it's a nice to have. Maybe it's only a chapter that they're interested in that, yeah.
Okay.
What is this advanced publisher? Is it a publisher?
Yes.
So it's a name of
Yeah,
the
the
publisher.
name.
Oh, okay.
And here, okay, here I see it is print and internet, so it's not available only in print or only on internet. Is that
It's either.
either?
Or
So-
both, or either.
So how do I, how do I let you know I want the internet only? How do I,
Once you go into the detail, if that one won't work here, you will be able to make a choice for
Oh,
and or either.
okay. So it's you have to click on the title for you to be able to.
Well, you are now actually in the wish list.
Oh,
And you
yeah,
have
I
already
mean-
chosen this. You would have done that
Done
before.
But this is also something interesting because you can add the publication, the book, to the wish list, but not necessarily which purchase model. What would be more convenient? Would you like to choose the purchase model before you add the wish list? Are
You see what happens
Yeah.
at the moment? We won't at the moment purchase print books from here. We will only purchase them.
ebooks.
But who makes the decision whether you buy unlimited user,
Yeah,
single user?
We discuss it.
You discuss.
Yeah,
But we
like,
prefer,
mm.
yeah.
Like if it's for teaching,
Mm.
then it should be for multi-ecourse access, ecourse coins, because how many students do you have? And obviously the lecturer is going to, you
Yes.
know, tell the students about it, and they would want to get access to it. You know.
Okay, so this is the information that you know. The professor told you that this is for teaching, so you already know that it implies multi-user base, and then you can even, so you could recommend to Christy that you would like unlimited users because, and then you can answer the note, because it's for teaching and we need.
Sometimes she would say to us, that if I look at the price, the single user is more expensive.
Yes.
Because, you know, so don't you rather go for multi-user?
A little bit more
Yeah.
expensive, but
But
it
then
fits the
it's
purpose.
cheaper. It's cheaper.
Can I get back and back?
To where you were before?
Where we can decide which ones we want, not the wish list, that's finished the wish list. Can I go back and back and back?
Sure.
What is this? There's a wish list. I don't want the wish list. I want there from the beginning.
First title.
Is
The
there,
first.
No, you can go back. This was all the pages we just visited.
but in the real thing, do we just have to go back, or can we just click on
You see, I
where we
stay
want to
here
be?
now.
You can
Yeah.
click. There
Yeah.
are always on,
Yeah.
like there's a little house here, for
Yeah,
example,
yeah,
which
yeah.
means home.
That's what I would prefer.
There is also
But
normally.
there's no home. I'll click on the home now.
Yeah,
It's a demo.
Oh, the demo doesn't get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, normally you do. I see what you
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
click on home,
So,
it
can
will go
I?
back.
I just want to go there where we start because then
The first page.
you say the single or multiple user, so they have to decide. So I just want to see that again.
Let's go, for example, to the quotation, and from here click the house. That should work. It won't go
It
out.
doesn't.
What about that?
There's
In Chrome.
and here's this home here. No, there's
Clear
something
filters.
wrong.
Yeah.
This is a bug. Oh, it won't go out. Oh, okay.
You see, I saw they said unlimited access or
Yeah.
what I